everyone, I'm Naura from 10E1. I want to tell you a story called The Magical World of Antevortas. Human mind had been the most mysterious and imaginative ways of thinking. Those who are affected by them couldn't even explain the legend behind them at all, and those who hadn't even known them yet had no understanding of them at all. Some thought that their only hope of happiness lies in being somewhere else. So they began traveling. Some people find no rest until they had become powerful and managed to put their words to others as if their life depended on others' acknowledgement. In short, there were as many different thinking as there were people in this vast world. As their minds seemed to be in order, she spent the whole days with burning ears and rumpled hair, forgetting the word around of a book. I wonder what's in a book when it's closed. 'Cause as soon as I open it, there's a whole story filled with people I don't know and all kinds of adventures. I just wish I know how it could be. In the afternoon, she went to an old bookstore she had never noticed before. Inside, there was an elderly man reading a book. Estelle, who had been curious as always, couldn't resist asking what the man was saying. "This is not for you. You could just read what's in the shelf." "But I want to know." "No, you don't get to know that." As the shopkeeper was away, she grabbed the book and ran. The moment she began to read, she was down in a world she had never imagined, a place called Antevortas, where the white empress ruled from her ivory tower. She read about John, the bear witch on a quest to save the world from the abyss, which was slowly consuming everything on its path. But then, something weird happened. The words on the page began to change. As she continued to read, she came across a page that told her to come to Antevortas, and she found herself being pulled into the book. When the light faded, she opened her eyes. She found herself standing in a green meadow. The sky was crystal clear, with clouds flying overhead. She was no longer just reading a book, she was part of the story now. Before her stood John, looking as she had imagined. "John! Welcome, dear! We've been waiting for you." She could hardly believe it. She was right here, in Antevortas. But before she could ask more questions, the ground beneath them trembled and the sky darkened. The abyss was closed. We didn't have much time. The white empress is dying. Without her, all the Antevortas would collapse with the abyss. You are the only one who can save her, Estelle. But how? I'm just a girl. John leaned down. You must use your imagination, Estelle. With your imagination, we can store the world. She walked down to the ivory tower where the white empress lay in her bed, her light dimming. She looked at Estelle with knowing eyes. You have the power to create nothingness, sweetheart. Antevortas was born from dreams, and only your mind can bring it back to life. But you must believe in yourself. Estelle closed her eyes and wished for the Antevortas to be stopped, and for the abyss to vanish. As she made her wish, a brilliant light filled the ivory tower, spreading across the land. The abyss was pushed back, and the Antevortas began to heal. Though she wanted to stay in Antevortas forever, she knew she had to return to the real world. The white empress handed her a small glowing orb, told her that as long as she had it, she could return to Antevortas in her dreams. With a heavy heart, Esther said goodbye to John and the right answers. She closed her eyes, and when she opened them again, she was back, and the book lying closely in her lap. But she knew that Antevortas would always be a part of her. The world of imagination was never fade away. And with the orb in her hand, she could face any challenge the world had to offer. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.